Pick and roll, pick and roll.
Oh man, well I mean, pick and roll was just like, well, I'll say this, like this was my first official project that I'm doing for myself. I've been a part of projects before. I produced some projects, executive produced projects for other people, but this was the first official Qipp project. I wanted it to be something official, something special for me.
Tryna find me a good girl that'll fuck me like them club rats. Yellow bone with the curly hair. Hell yeah, I love that. She put you in the friend zone, but my nigga done drugged that. Don't wanna let you hit, but always asking where her hug at. Then I walk in looking debonair. So far gone as I can barely there. Wall to wall bad bitches everywhere, and I'm trying to bone. No Kevin Ware, bring in the sparkles, hoes choosing on me. Ain't a wrong choice, but which one it gon' be? Point him out, you 1, 2, or 3. Get your bags, y'all rollin' with me. Ayy, pick and roll. Roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road.
My brother had an art show, and then so on the way back, I was driving back to Texas, and what happened? I was driving back to Texas, and I had this line come in my head that said, pick and roll, pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road. I don't even remember what I was listening to at the time, but it just sparked that line in my head, and I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, that's a dope line. I need to
pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road. Pick and roll, pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road. We about to go chill at my partner house. Girl, we might even get Waffle House. Pick up some rubbers and copper ounce. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, pick and roll, pick and roll. Knock her walls down, then I hit the door.
From that time, I think I might have been 4 hours into the ride, but of course I still had 8 hours left to go. But I proceeded to write for like the next 4 hours. I wrote that song in 4 hours on the way back from Texas, and so I started off with the hook. I started off pick and roll, pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road.
Pick and roll, pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road.
Then I started putting in the sub.
Hit the road. Just let me in for a nightcap. Rubbing my hands on your thigh gap. Throwing it back all in my lap. Ass so swollen the ice wrap. Hey. Faded off of that OG, but I'm an OG, you know me. I send these hoes emojis, something coming through, bring an eggplant. Smiling face, know she read that. Beat the pussy, that's a dead cat. Them gone before she put the bed back like. Dip on them hoes, might have to go and get Qipp on them hoes. I'm tripping and stripping and ripping their clothes. We pop it off soon as we get in the dough. 2 different girls, and they both named Alexis, and they both from Houston, Texas. Told them both get in the Lexus. Ayy, before it all popped off, had to make small talk. You know I play my role. I was getting on the head while I'm rubbing on the leg while we talk about our goals. Girl, you should be in movies. Girl, you could be a model. That's all good, but right now tell me, do you spit or swallow? Ayy, pick and roll. Roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road. Pick and roll, pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road. 2 in the morning, it's about to get lit. That yellow bone before she suckin', she spit. I think it might go down right here in the whip. Hugging the curves while I'm grabbing her hips. Hey, pick and roll, 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 pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the cart and hit the road. Keep your composure, don't lose your resolve. Just play the game, don't get too involved. Every one I pick up, I got 2 more to call. Slim thick chick, I should do it all.
So I was writing the verses, boom, boom. They were going out the way. Then I get to the one part in the song where I said, dip on them hoes. I had to go and get Qipp on them hoes. I knew it, from that point I knew I had to go get Qipp on the song. I knew I needed him on the song right then. I called her and said, yo, I got this track, I want you to jump on my project. And I said, it's gonna be a dope song, it's called Pick and Roll. Gave him the concept of the song. And then I told him, I said, I didn't even need to hear your verse. I said,
two more to
you
call.
just come
Slim
in.
thick chick and she do it all, ayy.
They call me Mr. Fourth Quarter, so you know the game plan. I've been hot, might give your chick a slight tan. 1-on-1, who checking me? Wrist on froze like a glove from Gretzky. Learn how to be a player, watch her be a better than me. I'm a dog, shawty love my pedigree. Like EA in the game heavily. She turned down every dude in here except for me. Came in with your man, but you rolled on me. Squad about to creep up back, cause you ready to leave, hey. Savage dog, ain't too much I ain't ready for. Swish, ball game, quick, check the score.
Pick and roll, pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the card and hit the road. Pick and roll, pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the card and hit the road.
Before Pick and Roll, like I had songs, but they didn't really have like a concept coming together. And they weren't. I mean, they were good songs, but they weren't doing it for me. But then I made Pick and Roll, and once I made Pick and Roll, that's when the project really started picking up, and I started getting all the songs after that. Pick and Roll was the catalyst for the project.
Go tell your girls that you gotta ride. I have you back on by 4 or 5. I am your dentist, girl, open wide. Beating it up when I go inside, ayy. Pick and roll, pick and roll. Knock the walls down, then I hit the door.
Every time I let people hear the album, this is usually one of the ones that catches them first. This song and then a couple other songs, but I'd say that's why I wanted to drop it toward the beginning of the Superficial Sundays. And yeah, man, Superficial Sundays. You know, we're dropping tracks here until whenever, man. I ain't gonna tell you how many tracks we got on the mixtape, but hey, it's coming out. You see us. Superficial Sundays. Take a look for us. Check us out. Music Master label. This King George. Get at me.
Pick and roll. Pick and roll. Pick her out the crowd, get the card and hit the road. I been on this lick, can you drive a stick? She say that she better at riding dick. Give it hit when I drive in the cockpit. Music on, playing my shit, ayy.